All right, welcome to the May 21st Giving Garden meeting, our last meeting before we have our first swap of the year. Call the meeting to order, confirm quorum. We do have quorum. And would anybody like to make any amendments or corrections to the previous meeting minutes?
No.
I would accept a motion to approve them.
Motion.
And the way you do that is you say, I move that we approve the prior meeting's minutes.
I move that we approve the prior meeting's minutes.
And then somebody else says, I second.
I second.
All right. Terry moves. Caroline seconds. The meeting minutes previous meeting are now approved. Lottery results. First of all, I just want to say this seemed like a great success. And, I've thanked Doug and Mike over and over and over because what they did, I think, was pretty spectacular.
Incredible.
What's that?
Oh, I just said incredible, really.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They're all in.
What amazing community
They've all been
people.
delivered.
Yep, all
Yeah.
been delivered, all been filled. I even got a little bonus out of it. I ended up paying for it, of course, but Doug texted me on Sunday morning and said, I've got a load that I can't deliver because I don't know where the person is. So what do I do with it? I said, dump it in my yard and I'll pay Mike for it. So
Excellent.
so I did.
That's awesome.
I saw
nice.
him unloading the one on Haydenville Road, not Ross's, but the one by the trailer.
Yep.
And we went by.
Mhm.
And then we saw it the next day, and then now it's got the dirt in it. Yeah, you can see it from the road, and now I can see Ross's also.
Excellent, excellent. So lottery, the results were that we had 36, was it 36 people entered? 39?
I think it was 39 people entered, but it was like
Yeah.
38 households or something like that. Like
Yep,
there was
yeah,
like at
that
least
sounds
one,
about right.
there was like at least one household that entered twice, but two different
Yeah.
people or something like that.
Okay, cool. Built and filled. And the only thing that I noticed that maybe we need to think about for next time is that we need a street address for everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you got a post office box.
Yeah,
Yep.
somebody had a post office box and Doug was chasing them down to figure out where to go. He said, I considered just dumping it at the post office and putting a post-it name in the pile with her name on it, but
Could have to go to Hartford first, though.
what's that?
Could have to go to Hartford.
Ah,
Ship
yes,
it back.
street address. And
But it would also be cool next year if we maybe like also did like street signs like for their front yard of like we just got our garden bed or something like that from the Giving Garden, like just as like it's just so
Like-
others who entered can see like, oh, look, my neighbor got one, and oh, like maybe like just as some like marketing.
yeah, I like that.
Be like the kids that are graduating.
yeah.
See the kids'
yeah.
signs in the yards.
Exactly.
Exactly. With our little, I don't know, we don't exactly have a website yet. We don't even have a web page, really.
We have a web page on the town website.
Do we?
I think so. Yeah.
Let me look at it. Let me see what it looks like.
It like talks about the purpose, how we're here to help, how people can help us, and then it has all of our names.
Well, I need to add. Huh.
It looks like it needs to be updated.
Yes, I need to send you the logo, the updated logo, and yeah, but otherwise, excellent.
Yeah,
Great, and I will add that to our emails that go out, just so people can use that. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't have access to update the website myself, so I can either ask Pete, Amy, or Jess to
Yep.
do it for us.
Cool.
Yep.
That sounds great. And don't know if you all saw the scoop, but we do
Yes.
have our article in the scoop about the upcoming swap, and it also includes a thank you to Doug and Mike and information about the raised beds. Do we want to do some kind of follow-up midway through the summer? I don't know, taking photos of raised beds and what they're growing.
That'd be cool.
I like that idea.
I like that idea too.
Let's, oh, what would be midway? What would be good? May, June, maybe July?
Late
Ask
July.
folks to take photos of what?
Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Cindy.
I think so. I think July
Yeah.
would be a good time. Like
Okay.
late July, early August, maybe.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Keep that on our list of things to do. And do we want to do anything at the end of the summer? I mean, not that we had a hard time getting people to sign up, but do we want to do anything at the end of the summer, like get testimonials from people to use in our marketing?
I think so, because I think if we're gonna do any type of like long-term grant application in the future, like that's the type of information that's really helpful for grant narrative writing.
Excellent, fantastic. So we'll put that on the, I don't know, August, maybe? Okay.
Yeah, even September.
Well, August, People's Garden should be pretty good production right then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say August or September, and we'll have it in our list of things to keep taking a look at as we go along and figure out how to contact them. It may be that we just ask Caroline to do another follow-up.
One
Okay.
is Melanie's neighbor, right?
Yeah, Nicole Hale, Nikki, I saw the big truck dumping all the dirt too, and they've been really like stepping up their garden game, so it's gonna be good.
Fantastic. That's awesome. Anything else about the raised garden bed program before we move on to the next item on the agenda? All right. Next item is the first plant and seed swap, May 30th kickoff. I did send out an email to our mailing list. Didn't really hear from anybody. Caroline, have you gotten? You have gotten
Mailing address and like
We have 2 volunteers signed up for the first swap.
So cool.
Awesome.
I will be there.
Hmm?
I'll be there.
I thought you had to work.
No,
We didn't need to sign up, right? Like that's one thing I wasn't sure when I saw that Google form. I'm like, are we supposed to sign up, or is it just the expectation that we're there?
I think it's the expectation that we're there, and then we just let each other know if we cannot. And
Yeah.
Caroline, would you again? I know you sent out the PDF of the form, but how do people sign up?
I'll send the link that they can use to sign up, but also I think in the Scoop article, it said to like have them email you or myself, Julie, and
Yeah.
I
I
can.
did.
So I've had a couple people call and be like, "Hey,
Oh,
I want to sign up," and so I just fill out the form for them.
fabulous.
But I'll send the link around as well.
If you would do that, that would be great. They have called you. That's good to know. Can you tell us who they are?
Kathy Grady,
Her family is.
and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. I'll pull it.
Okay, cool, great. Thank you. Signage, sandwich board and town electric sign. Somebody
Oh.
had a status check on that. Who was that? Okay,
Okay.
Amy said that we can use the sandwich board. That's absolutely fine. I have not been able to ask about the electric sign yet.
okay,
But
Yeah.
sandwich sign confirmed. It's in the back here at town offices, so it's very easily accessible.
So we're picking up the tables in the tent on Wednesday
yeah.
from the library. So are we picking that up and putting it? Well, actually, the letters have to be put on it, the wording and everything.
Yeah. So randomly, I don't usually work on Wednesdays, but next Wednesday I am, so I'll be here, so I can help with that.
Okay.
I have a
Are
question.
you, sorry, are you okay picking up that as well as the stuff from the library, Terry and Stan? That's a lot of work for you
Okay.
guys.
I have a
I
question.
think so, but go ahead. I don't know.
Can we ask the road boss if we could put them in the garage? That way there, the transfer station is open. We could just walk over there and pull them out. They have a key to get into the bathrooms.
Who are we asking? The robot?
The highway department,
Keith's replacement,
he would
Did
let
you
us
say
store
robot?
that.
the new road boss.
Road boss. Oh my God. I was like, robot? Yeah, what would you like to put in that? Oh,
If
you
we
want to,
could put the tent and the tables there,
so we'll ask Garrett.
yes. That way there, if they're there, anybody could go over to the transfer station. They would let us in because they have a key
Okay,
and just pull them over. Rather than me storing them in the back of my truck for 3 days.
that sounds like a great idea. Caroline, is that a Caroline thing to do, or should I contact Garrett? I'm fine either way.
I can send him an email. I
Okay,
know he's out for the rest of the afternoon today.
Right.
I mean, we
But
don't have to know until next
next
Wednesday,
week.
Or no,
Okay.
maybe Tuesday.
Tuesday, or whatever.
okay.
I mean, it would just save us from,
Keeping that stuff in our house for
Yeah, right? Having to pack it into your already full garage or
exactly.
cart it around in your truck.
Mhm.
Excellent. Donation. Anything else about signage? Okay. Um,
Yeah, that's the jar.
donation jar.
Oh, I have my jar.
You got your jar. Excellent. And your account is ready?
Yes, he emailed that it was ready. I told him I would message him when I'm ready for details. I do have one of those charts that you're supposed to like keep track of money in, money out.
Yep.
I've changed it so the header says Giving Garden. The one they gave me said some other fire department or something. But I had a question on my wording here.
Yeah. What does it say? I can't.
One side says, so you tell me if either or both what you like. One says donations, help the Giving Garden, which I'll plug in the logo. Help the Giving Garden afford supplies and fund projects that better our community.
Oh, excellent.
Or donations, help the Giving Garden afford supplies and fund projects that aid in feeding our community. So one says, fun projects that better our community. One says fun projects that aid in feeding our community. Does it
I like them both. You can leave
Yeah.
it both.
leave
or
it with one on each side?
leave them with one on each side. Yeah.
Okay,
Why
I
do
just-
either or?
okay.
Both
I just
and.
have to add the logo, add some color and stick it on permanently and clean the jar.
Excellent.
Okay.
Fabulous.
What you should do is put a slot on top of it.
Just leave the cover off.
I contacted to Ginger to ask if she wanted to
Oh,
be.
that's what I was gonna say when you were talking about Kathy Grady and whoever the other person was. I spoke to Ginger
Oh, okay, because she
and I
never
asked her if she
responded
got
to
your email and she said, I don't think so. Did she just send it? And I said, no, it was like a week ago and it was with another, because you are also writing about Norse or something.
I wrote to Ellen Burt.
Oh yeah, Ellen, yes. And she said, well, she can't this week, the 30th, which is good because we have enough people. But she said
Okay.
after that, she'd for the most part be able to do as she did last year.
Fantastic. All right. So we need the sandwich board is great. I had volunteered and I haven't done it yet to make, a sign or two that we can stick in the ground. And I think last year we liked having a sign that we hung from the tent.
Yeah, we need something bigger and better for that.
Okay. Hang on a second. The doctor is calling me.
Take that.
Who's wrong with someone?
Doctor? Is that what she said?
I can get some long pieces of cardboard again. Boxes. That we taped up
Or
sign that were on top of the tent.
oh, I had a couple things before we move on too. Did we move off of this swap yet?
Well, I thought we were on the,
We were just
Table.
finishing the jar, right? I think we were on the sandwich board or something. I don't know. We're still on it because I had a couple things. Oh, we were talking about Ginger. I asked her today.
she enjoyed being there.
She was like, where is it? When is it? I mean, it sounds like she's never been there. I said, it's still at the transfer.
Our host, the office. Look, she back.
Is she?
Sorry, folks, that was the doctor's office and then they put me on hold, so I hung up on them.
Okay.
All right.
I will call them back later. Okay, so yeah, I will make something to hang from the tent. And we have not moved on from the first swap yet. What
Do you need
else?
some cardboard?
Do I need some cardboard?
Yes. To make your sign.
Nah,
Okay.
thank you. Feel free to make some also.
Hmm.
Yeah, we have enough big boxes that we're trying to recycle that I think we're fine. Anything else on the first swap?
I have a couple of things. One is, remember you put those signs on the table that said warning about like washing the stuff. We had,
Oh, yeah.
and Cindy was going to show how to laminate and put them on the tables so that they'll be good forever.
Oh, they're
Was
very,
that ever done?
no, hang on. They're very persistent. I do ask.
Oh, the doctor.
As you hung up on them.
Well, they shouldn't have put her on hold if they called her. Usually it's when they call, when you're
You
calling
followed
them.
him.
Sure. So I'm sorry, you were saying things that were important things. What were they?
I was just wondering if those signs ever got laminated or shown how to laminate so that
Yeah.
we'll have them every week to put down.
No, Cindy, do you hear this?
Oh,
Yes, if someone wants to email me them, I can print them out and laminate them.
Okay, I can do that. Fantastic. Thank you for remembering that. Carrie and Stan.
and the one other thing I had was we have plants, but I was thinking that I need to bring some of my trays or boxes so that people can, instead of bags, like with the vegetables,
Yeah,
people can maybe carry away their pots
yep.
easier than just in their arms or whatever.
Yeah,
I do
absolutely.
have some extra.
That would be great. If you could bring some, if I have anything extra, I will bring it also. Sometimes we end up with like them floating around and I bump into them in the garage and go, oh,
Yeah,
okay. I will also contact Ellen Burt says she will donate a bunch of stuff.
yeah.
But I need to contact Doug again and ask him what the Ag Commission has said about anything. Amy was our big pesterer last year. So.
I can ask Alan Sanderson because he's my boss now. So
Ooh, yeah.
I can ask him if he can. It's going to be late season, whereas last year that was like a big share of what you got was plants from them, apparently.
From them and from Doug. Yeah.
Yeah, the flowers were, I guess, from Fairview Farms. So
So if you, yeah, if
I'll
you,
ask him. I know he gave some stuff to Doug Colwell the other day for the school. He was in and got 2 flats of
okay,
6 packs.
all
And
right,
then we gave him the dahlia bulbs that day too.
Yeah.
okay. And you've got extra dahlia bulbs.
And we've got dahlia bulbs we're bringing, yeah.
Okay. So I will contact Doug about the Ag Commission and anybody else sending donations. And if you'll contact Alan, that would be fantastic. Anything else for our first swap on the 30th?
What time are we? Is it 9?
9
9.
Okay.
a.m. And you have to sing that when you show up.
9 a.m. I've got it.
Fabulous. Okay.
Yeah, we should be set up by 9 though. We need to.
Well,
Yeah, we should probably be there by what?
Get there a little
8:30?
earlier. Okay. Let me put that in my calendar.
hopefully nobody's parked there.
Yeah, they keep parking on the side there now. I don't know if it's the
Transfer.
road people, the
Transfer.
robot people. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, the
not gonna
transfer
leave that
department staff is taken to parking on the side there.
down. Okay, pantry operations, the food pantry, quality control and packaging. Reminder to avoid donating expired items. Did that end up getting on a sign somehow, or is that?
Yes, that was something that I need to do.
Okay. Okay. Bulk item handling, we need to come up with some kind of a plan for breaking down large donations. Pitching preference, I guess.
Is that like the raspberries and strawberries or something?
That's the
No,
pantry
that's at
she's
the,
on,
Oh,
this is at the pantry in the
okay.
lobby.
like the
There's-
potatoes and the
Yeah,
other,
there's a big old bag
the
of beans.
the
Yeah.
beans that
Yeah.
needed measuring.
I think we had said last time that somebody, maybe Cindy was gonna bring over a measuring thing to,
Yeah, I've got to get the scale out and I can bring it over next week.
okay. And then I'm thinking that we can probably find, and I bet all of you can find at your homes, extra bags, boxes, jars, things that you typically would recycle. In fact, I have a bunch of yogurt containers that I recycle all the time, and I'm sure I could just pull them out and just say, use these. Anybody else got stuff?
Yeah, we have stuff.
I've got some glass, like some little, yeah, some stuff I can bring.
Okay. Everyone will pitch in.
Where do we want to house them? Just kind
Yeah,
of
there's
put them underneath the table
Underneath the
in a
table.
little box or something? Okay.
Yeah. Um, do, 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 do. Anything else on the indoor pantry operation before we move on to the refrigerator painting contest?
no,
Okay. First thing is status of updated flyer rules and language. It looked pretty good.
Was it done? Am I
I'm
done?
gonna get the top.
We could say it's all approved.
Is it approved? If
I think
more
so.
updates need to happen, I can do it. It's,
It looked good to me in the last.
Okay.
Good to me, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Confirm distribution plan once final. Okay, so how are we going to distribute? Well, I guess we need to now set out the entire schedule for the distributing of the flyer, entry collection, painting and setup. And I'm sorry that I don't know this right off the top of my head. Does it say on our flyer what the schedule is like, and do we have to change it?
Question, let me pull it up.
I printed it out, but
Okay, we have a submission deadline of May 30th, so that should be changed.
Yes.
Should we say June 30th?
Yeah.
We can also just say July 30th.
Oh, I think it does say June 30th. The new one that I sent out.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, it was, I'm just looking at it, 5/11. It's got June 30th as
I must
the,
not have the newest one then here.
you want me to
Yes, go ahead, read.
resend it, just so we have it.
Oh, yes, that.
Let me forward on to you guys.
June 30th deadline for submissions. Do we have? Yeah, thanks, Mel. And how is it that we are? Cute.
There we go. And Caroline.
How is it that we are accepting submissions?
I believe it says to drop off I just forwarded over the contest rules and now I'm looking for the actual design itself. Okay.
The one that had all the cans on it.
Yeah, so that went through 5/8 is the date on there. So I'm just pulling it up. My computer is a tad slow. Okay. Submit your design ideas to Whately Town offices for Sandy Lane or email townclerk@whately.org. Deadline June 30th. So deadlines have been updated on the flyer as well as the rules, and then it's just got all the non-perishables on there.
Okay.
Do you
cool.
want to have design submitted to my email?
Sure. Yeah, do you want me to change that?
Yeah.
I think so.
And the refrigerator design contest rules that you just sent out says JW edited and it's still tracking changes. So I'm assuming that we're gonna accept all changes before.
Yeah, and I'm gonna we'll have to update the how to submit on the rules too to Caroline's. So I'll track change that too. Tracking. All right, Caroline, what is your email address?
Community development at whately.org.
Okay, perfect. I'll get those updated and send them off to you guys. Probably tomorrow. Today's my Friday, so I have so much stuff to get done, but I'll get it over before the weekend.
Thank you. Thank you, Mel, for all your work on that and for, tolerating
No, I thank you for tolerating me.
tolerating multiple revisions and being so good about it. Really appreciate that.
No, no, no.
Okay, so distribute flyer. We will put up at transfer station.
I wonder if I
Library.
could ask he if he could like create like a little portion of our webpage that could have the contest
Yeah,
rules and
That'd be
whatnot, so we
great.
could direct people to our website and webpage.
I
And
love it.
okay,
so
we can roll it out that way. We can post in like the town news section. We can post on Facebook.
okay. Excellent. Very good. And entry collection is via email to Caroline or submitting at town offices. And then what do we have on that flyer about the date for painting it and setting it up?
It is to coordinate timing and location with the organizers. So we left it kind of broad. I think just
Okay, to be determined.
Mhm.
So let's see what we've got for entries. Let's give the thumbs up now to doing it. I move that we approve at long last the flyer that Melanie has created, and I'll accept a second.
I'll second it.
Second.
All right.
I'll
And
vote.
let's vote. Melanie,
Yay.
Cindy,
Yes.
Terry,
Yes.
Stan,
Yes.
Caroline.
Yes.
And who seconded that? Sorry, Stan
Damn.
and Julie. Yes. Awesome. And when that's completed, if you would just email it to all of us.
Absolutely. Yep, I'm just wrapping up the rules right now and I'll do the design in a moment. So it'll be before this weekend.
Cool, cool. Number 6 I have on the agenda is donations for supplies, mechanics, and tracking. And I think we covered that earlier. Okay. And external partnerships, outreach, status check, Cheech and Chong food drive partnership. We were going to pause until late summer or fall.
I did have a little bit of an update on that. So I called Lynette, who was the person who came to our meeting last. And just to like give her a status update, just to say like we didn't forget about you. Like we're we're just hoping to postpone this to the fall. And it sounds like they have limited her role. I don't know if you all remember, but she actually works out of Connecticut. And so
Mhm.
they're hiring currently a similar Massachusetts position, so she doesn't have to travel back and forth between Massachusetts and Connecticut. So they're
Okay.
also taking a break from Massachusetts-based
Okay.
community engagement and whatnot. So as we get closer to wanting to do a food drive, I'll reach back out to them. And she also, she was very helpful and very sweet. She was like, if it doesn't work out with Chin and Chong's, like she has lots of contacts who could also help us organize a food drive outside of them as well. So
Yeah, fabulous. Well, she's lovely then.
yes, she is lovely. She is lovely.
Okay. That is the end of our agenda unless there are any items unanticipated at time of posting.
I've got nothing.
All righty, I will take a motion to adjourn.
I
A
motion to
second.
adjourn.
Second.
And was that Melanie?
That was Melanie.
And sorry, but before we go around, Cindy, once we adjourn this meeting, would you mind just staying on so I can talk to you separately for a brief moment?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Terry, yes? Adjourned?
Yes.
Stan,
Yes.
Mel,
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
Julie, yes. Caroline.
Yes.
All right, excellent. Thank you,
When's our
everybody.
next meeting? 2 weeks?
Two, should be 2 weeks, yeah.